Hello YouTube, how you doing? This is your boy IconicBelow bringing you a brand new Below from the Bottom, and today we have an amazing OU team that I just came up with, and holy shit, I have not made a video in just over a week. It is the weirdest thing. I'm so excited that I was actually able to continue making uploads every other day last week or so and stuff like that. I know I was a little bit late in a few of the uploads, but I'm back and I'm going to be working my ass off with this brand new team. Today we have, I didn't nickname them just because I didn't end up having the time. I wanted to get this done and get as many videos done as possible. We have Hydreigon, the Life Orbed, Levitating, U-Turning Roost, Dark Pulse, Earth Power, Max Special Attack, Max Speed with a Timid Nature. We have Ampharos, who will be receiving Scolopede's Speed Boost. Vaporeon, which is a Wishing, I think, Heal Bell variant, most likely, is pretty much just to absorb water hits, and it's Toxic Protect and Heal Bell. Not really worried about Wish. We have Clefable, who's Soft Boil and Stealth Rock. He's pretty much our lead because nobody really leads with anything that can hurt Clefable all too badly except Ferrothorn. And then we have Scolipede. And we have Metagross. I chose Thunder Punch on him just because I really wanted that extra flying and coverage like that, because the only thing else other than him that we can knock them out with is Ampharos, and he's definitely a better choice to. So I just matched the most aggravating fucking team I've ever seen in my life. I am not adding that into this because I completely just got extremely fucking pissed off. They had a Whirlpooling, Parasonging, Azumarill, and literally anytime I would try and kill it or get something in on it that I could kill it with, it would Whirlpool me and then switch out into a Motor Drive Electivire, which was completely aggravating. So this looks like a more legitimate team. We have an Anger Point Primeape here. He's probably going to lead off with this, would be my guess. He's probably going to lead off with Crocodile. There it is. So we are going to Stealth Rock because he has no way except possibly defog Shiftry to get rid of them. And if he goes into Shiftry, I kill it. So I'm absolutely not worried about it. Set up our Stealth Rocks. We are going to Moonblast because everything on his team besides the Nidoking doesn't really want to take it. He could switch into Charizard, but Charizard would be pretty much dead, so I'm absolutely not worried about it. This thing is going to die pretty easily. And I didn't even notice I had Sound on. So I will make those real quick. There we go. Just so that way it doesn't lag me out any and you guys can hear my voice over top of the music. Okay, we got rid of the Crocodile. It's definitely one of the things that could fuck up our team with 3 of our Pokemon being weak to ground. But we had 2 things that could take care of it, so I'm absolutely not worried about it. Now that it's gone, we absolutely are fine. Now we are going to Soft Boiled. This dude has 3 Pokemon that's really, really fucked up by Clefable here. This thing really could get fucked up by Metagross too, but I have to have Metagross in on it beforehand. I'm just going to Fire Blast here. I think it'll hit it a little bit harder. And we win. So we are now 1126, which I think is where we were before I just quit that game. So now let's go find a new battle. Hopefully we don't get matched up with that dickhead. Okay, so we have a pretty legitimate team here. He's probably going to lead off with this Bisharp, would be my complete guess, either that or Whimsicott. Those are my 2 easiest guesses to choose with what he's going to lead with. I'm going to lead Metagross, so that way I can deal with whatever I need to. He's going to expect me to Bullet Punch, I feel. But I feel like it's a better play. Okay. That was a really stupid play on his end. So I Bullet Punched, I get a crit and kill it. I think that crit actually mattered, truthfully. But I'm not too worried about it. he goes into Volcarona. We're going to go into Vaporeon. He just Quiver Dances. So we are going to go for a Toxic just in case a Scald will not kill. And a Giga Drain only did half, so I'm not too worried about it. But that Toxic completely makes it so that way he has a timer now. We're going to Protect and get some more Toxic damage. Now we're going to be a dickhead and switch into Metagross, because he's going to go for a Giga Drain again, and then we'll Bullet Punch, and the combination of both should kill him. Forgot, are we Choice Banded? Yeah, we're Choice Band. This thing is 328. Actually, you know what? We will go like this and switch into Clefable, because he'll go for a Fiery Dance. And this thing's pretty much dead. We're going to Soft Boiled. There's... oh shit. Fiery Dance did 60%. That is insane. Okay, so now Ampharos pretty much cleans up if we can get rid of the Bisharp. So that's the biggest threat right now is the Bisharp, and here it is. So we absolutely have no worries now. If we can get rid of this thing with an Earthquake, it seems like this dude's not playing all that great. Now we set up with Ampharos and win, because we have this, that if we can get it in before it's Mega, then we kill it with Ampharos. If we get a Thunderbolt on it, it's pretty much dead. And we have HP Ice if we can't get it in beforehand. So we're going to let this thing die. We'll bring this thing down to its Sash. Oh shit. He wasn't Sashed Alakazam? What the fuck were you? Were you Mega Alakazam? Because that makes literally no sense. He could have been Specs, I guess. We're going to Protect. Now we are going to Poison Jab. This could also be a sweep of Scolipede as well. Now we are going to Baton Pass, because he's most likely going to go for another Waterfall. Ampharos should eat that up pretty easily. Now we are going to Mega, and we are going to Thunderbolt, because we should completely outspeed now, having double speed. And we do, so that's not too big of an issue. Now he goes into the Altaria, and I believe we have to go HP Ice here just in case he wasn't Mega Alakazam, and this thing should be pretty dead pretty easily. Okay, so he ends up going first, which is really odd. You know, I think we're going to go into Scolipede and Protect, and then Poison Jab, because we should outspeed. Yeah, we should definitely outspeed. He gets knocked down 70%. Do we outspeed? 324. Yep. Okay, so we finish this up with Hydreigon. We are going to Dark Pulse. And I actually think he wins because I played it wrong. Motherfucker. If I went for Earth Power, I think I won. But I lost. That was a complete misplay. I should have had it, but I didn't, which really, really fucking sucks. But we're 1-1 now. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. I really, really like this team. This is actually the kind of team I like building, is Baton Pass. I really like playing Baton Pass. I can add in things that aren't normally things that are used and have a little bit of fun with them. The shitty thing about this team, though, is it doesn't have a way to deal with hazards, especially a lot of hazards. So we're going to start this timer here because we don't want to be timer stalled. We will switch into Clefable, although it's a weird switch. He's definitely not going to go for Gyro Ball. He's going to start setting up his spikes and such. Ugh, come on. Okay, so he goes for Stealth Rocks first turn. We'll go for Fire Blast and scare him out. We have 2 easy kills with Clefable here and here, and then pretty much Ampharos sweeps up this team pretty easily. So we will go for a Stealth Rock here. Just that way he can't get the switching going around, because I really don't want to deal with that shit. It would be really cool if Rain actually did more than just boost power of certain moves. If it did something like Sand where it boosts special defense and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't really know what the hell the Samurat's going to do, just because I don't play lower tiers. So I think our safest bet is to stay in and hit a Moonblast. If I remember correctly, this thing's pretty frail from black and white. This was actually my starter of choice because I didn't like either of the other ones. Okay, so that's a bit weird. I don't think this thing can kill Metagross. We'll go into that and Thunder Punch because then this thing's dead. I could have just Bullet Punched it, but I don't think it would kill it. Holy fuck. Samurat's strong as hell. Okay, so we have to do this. We have to break our sash, protect. He's at 57%. We protect here. We go up to like 400 speed. And then any big hit should knock him out. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. Swords Dance Waterfall. We haven't seen anything else. He probably has Mega Horn and Razor Shell or Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet probably. That would be my guess. But this thing isn't scarfed. Is it? No, it's not life orbed. I have no fucking idea. So I think Poison Jab is our better bet. Let's see. Yep, there's Aqua Jet. Okay, so probably Mega Horn and Aqua Jet as his last 2. Okay, so we go into... Let's get ballsy here. We need to start playing smart. We need to start playing aggressive. See, there's the Mega Horn. Okay, so we're going to Toxic this thing because this thing's extremely fucking pissing me off. We don't have to Heal Bell, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll Scald. Okay, so we'll go into this, and we will Earth Power. Holy shit, I wish I went into Hydreigon first. Well, stayed in with Hydreigon. What can I, how many of these mons I can take out? 1, 2, 3, just with Hydreigon. We need to take this thing out fucking fast. Amph. We need to go into Amph. Because if we get into Amph and set up, then we shouldn't be too big of an issue. Cotton Guard. If we can get the Mega off and Cotton Guard, because now our defense is fucking huge. It's around, I think, 500. We should at least be able to take 2 or 3 hits and knock some kids out. We will have to play around this. We're going to Thunderbolt here, and it'll pretty much knock anything out. Actually, shit. Okay. Now we are going to Dragon Pulse for the rest of the time until that fucking Manectric is dead. He Toxics us. There's not much we really can do. We have the Hydreigon to knock out this, and this. If we can get some damage off on the Manectric, it should make it a hell of a lot easier. So we get one huge hit off on this left, and that's about it, because we will outspeed. I really don't want to go for Thunderbolt. I think it's safer to go Dragon Pulse, just because of the Midnight Trick. I don't want to give it a free. And he has Protect on fucking everything. Okay, so I guess we have to go for a Dark Pulse here. Should hit this thing pretty hard. 69%. Actually, you know what? We're going to Roost. Get some health back. We're going to Roost again. He gave us a free Roost. I'm not going to complain. We can still win this match. We have 2 Earth Powers here and then a Dark Pulse, and then we win. So we just have to be careful about this thing because it has fucking Pain Split, and I didn't think about that. Okay, so he wins with a Seismic Toss. We'll give him a GG, and we'll record one last one for the 4th part of the episode. So we've won 1 and lost 2. Maybe we will go even tonight. You know what? I'm going to go ballsy this one. Okay, so he has 1, 2. This can... Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to lead off Scolipede. Just to see what the hell this dude's going to do. He's going to go to boo-boo keys pretty much. We're going to protect. Actually, we're going to go X-Scissor because he's probably going to expect us to protect. And he has Prankster, so it's not really going to do very much for us anyway. Okay, so he spikes us. And X-Scissor isn't doing shit. So, do we expect the switch? I don't really expect a switch. So, I'm going to, I guess, Poison Jab and see if he does switch, just in case. Maybe get a Poison off on something. Because 3 layers of spikes will bring us down to about half on Ampharos, and then maybe we can go through about 3 or 4 of these. The Keldeo is the only thing that can have priority other than this, so I'm not too worried about it. Now we are going to Baton Pass here, because he will most likely T-Wave. See, there it is. Now we absolutely don't have to worry about failing the Baton Pass or anything like that. We go into this. Oh, 75%. Okay, that's not bad at all. Now we could go ballsy and go Cotton Guard. But I have a feeling this thing's going to carry Toxic. So we're going to go Cotton Guard. This thing carries Toxic. He's out predicting me, so I'm not too worried about it. We've seen 2 of his moves. Okay, so he brought in exactly what I expected him to. Now we're just going to start HP icing everything. We're going to outspeed everything pretty much on the field, because our speed will be about 400 or so. We just knock it out with 100%. This thing is definitely going to be an issue, but I don't think a Thunderbolt can't take care of it. A Thunderbolt should. 45%, that's not bad. He Moonblasts us. That's going to... Oh, we have negative fucking special attack. Okay. So here we go. We'll go for another Thunderbolt. It should bring him down to almost death. And that's not too big of an issue because now we can bring in Metagross and Bullet Punch. The only really big issue now is going to be Landorus, just because we don't have the HP Ice anymore. I probably should have built in something else that I could hit it with. This Metagross probably would be a good choice. This Mach Punch is going to hurt anything that switches into it, so I'm not too scared of it. This thing's Choice Banded Mach Punch. It's not going to not hurt at all. Come on, make your fucking choice, dude. Come on. At least Fabio got almost 2 kills. Okay, so we did 44% to Landorus. This thing is gonna go for an Earthquake. I guarantee it. We go into Hydreigon has Levitate. Go into that. He goes for a Stone Edge instead of a... We're going to go for a Dark Pulse. That Stone Edge shouldn't be able to kill us. At max it should do like 40, I think 48%. Our Dark Pulse kills out the Landorus. Now we don't have too much of an issue. This Hydreigon cleans up Alakazam and Klefki, and Metagross cleans up the Clefable. The biggest challenge now we have is Keldeo, which I believe the Metagross doesn't have too bad of an issue with. Now, does Fat Clefable outspeed us? No, it shouldn't. So, do we just go for an Earth Power here? I think we do. Yeah, we're going to go for an Earth Power and risk it. I said I was going to play this game risky. Okay, so he soft boils. He gets 28% and the special defense fall. So that means it should do about 33%. We're going to go for a... Yeah, we're going to go for another Earth Power. Oh, 59%. We get a crit. I feel completely horrible for that one. But shit happens. This is the game we play. He set up spikes on us, so absolutely not too worried about it. I hope he goes into this Klefki, because then I will roost. If he goes into the Keldeo, I don't really have much to do. Shit. I think we have to risk it and go for the roost, because this thing either goes down or we don't have an issue with it, because this thing's going to end up subcom minding, I have a feeling, so we are going to go for Toxic. Right now, other than the Klefki, whatchamacallit can pretty much clean up. Scolipede can clean up, so I'm not too worried about it other than this thing. We scald this thing and knock it the hell back on its ass and burn it. That would be great. 23%. That's not too bad. We are T-waved. We can always heal bell that off and keep him switching. We'll heal bell. Just see what he wants to do. He hidden powers. I think that's hidden power thunder or hidden power grass. We're going to scald. Maybe get a burn. That'd be great. There's a burn. Fuck yes. We'll protect up just to heal up some health. That burn will do some nice damage. We'll scald again. We'll just scald burn, scald protect. And this thing's pretty much done now. So now we switch into Metagross and finish this game up. Because Klefki has shitty ass defenses, so they're not too much of a worry. And we'll finish this game up and we will win 2 games. And if this thing is Mega, he'll get a shitty ability, so I'm not too worried about it. There it is. Okay, this thing's dead. And then hit the Klefki. And then we're out of here. We'll get a 3-0 win to end the game. That'll be great. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I apologize last week for not having videos up every day, but I will not be able to continue doing that at this point. It will be changing soon, but at this second, I cannot have a video going up on my channel every single day. I will be alternating in between this and Zeta. I'm just going to be recording whenever I possibly get the chance. So, holy shit, we actually get a 4-0. That's really nice. Oh, we got fucking paralyzed. That's great. So we go into Clefable, and Clefable ends it, but not too big of a difference. We could have set up Stealth Rocks and made it just a little bit easier on us. But as always, guys, this has been your boy IconicBelow. We are at 11:04 after our 2 losses, which really extremely sucks. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and have a good fucking day.